Hey guys, it's Luco. I'm finally back. Hello, year-long break, but I'm back. If you guys don't know, I'm currently in cosmetology school and yeah, I've been there for almost a year now and I'm so sick and tired of it and it's taking up all my time and I'm working 13-hour days unpaid, so I don't really have time to do anything but do hair, which I love doing hair. If you don't know, I'm a hairstylist, but we're taking the month of August off, so why not come back to YouTube? And basically, I want to kind of pick up where I left off. And you guys watched my last video, which, oh my god, holy shit, like 57,000 views is insane. Literally crazy. And it helped so many of you. And basically, a lot of you were like, Luco, these are great character design tips. Like, these are amazing. However, I can't write. So here is how to write your OC stories or your character stories, whatever. So honestly, let's just get into it. So I feel like a lot of artists when they're starting out don't really focus on writing. I think I mentioned this before, but writing is so important. Writing is like it's essential to your OCs. And basically, how do you start? Like, how do you get into that process? And basically, I'm here with a couple tips and tricks that I use to kind of get into writing. And it's a really big learning curve. I want to help you guys just get into writing because it's just so important. So the first tip I have is to read. And I mean, like, you literally have to read. Read books, read fanfic, read whatever you want, but you have to read. Reading builds your comprehension skills. It opens your minds to new concepts and also introduces you to new things you might enjoy. Like, I spend hours reading, especially growing up. Like, I read a lot, and it just, like, you don't even have to read like fanfics or romance. Like, you can, but like reading outside those genres really opens your mind up. And also like reading classics. I know I don't read a lot of classics, but low-key I just watched the Odyssey and I thought it was awesome, and I'm just like, wow. Yeah, no, I think the first step is to literally just start reading more and reading outside your comfort zone and like really getting out there. I think that is just so important. You don't realize how much it develops your skills, but it really does develop your comprehension, your ideas, your creativity, your imagination. Like, it just opens up new doors for you. So if you don't read regularly, start reading now. Because how are you going to write if you don't read? How are you going to write if you don't even know what writing looks like, if that makes sense? Which sounds crazy, but it's true. Let's say you've done your reading. You are a reader. You have read a lot and you have read outside your comfort zone, but you're scared. What are you scared of? You're scared of copying every story you've read. You're scared of just taking what you've read and like, oh no, I'm copying people. Oh, I'm not unique. I'm not creative enough for this. But don't be scared to be like everyone else. And what I mean by that, I don't mean like, copy a work, plagiarize. No, I mean like tropes. People love tropes. People die for tropes. Don't be scared to follow trends and take inspirations from stories you like. Nothing is completely unique and everyone's inspired by something. Every story comes from another story. It's like how I talked about in my last video, like character design. Like, every character design comes from another character. Everyone starts somewhere. Everyone's ideas comes from somewhere. So don't be scared to be like, oh no, there's already a million fantasy stories. Oh no, there's already a million like ancient Chinese novels. Like, dude, people love that. You love that. Just do it. Like, don't be scared. Don't be scared that people won't find your story interesting because they've read it a million times. People like different takes on tropes and different takes on different stories. Every story is unique. Your story is unique. Your writing style is unique. Everything about you is unique, and just take that with pride because what you do is unique to you. This goes to like my next kind of tip or inspiration. Like, you have to write. In order to learn how to write, you have to start writing. Write down everything, every little thought you have, every little idea. Bring a notebook around with you. Open your notes app. Like, like, oh, all my stories are in my notes app. Like, that's so embarrassing. Like, it's not embarrassing. It's who you are and it's what you're making. You're making something because you want to share it with other people and you want to make your impact on like the art world or the writing world or whatever you're doing. In order to make that impact, you have to make what you want to make. You have to do what you want to do. So I mean it. Like, put your mind to paper. allows you to think and think these through and think out your story. And it just grows and expands your world and your mind. And like, just even if it's like something small, like, oh, I like if you're going to a new city and you see like a different building style you like, or you like the culture, like write about the culture, write about the buildings you see, um things like that. Write about the environments, like just write what you see and write what you experience. I think that's so important. This goes on to like, I guess like my next step, or like my next thing, where compile everything you love. Make so many docs. I have so many for closing inspo and like short stories, and I love just putting all my ideas onto paper. It just allows me to grow and like move on, and like, oh, I had this cool idea, now I'm interested in something else. Like it just allows you to move forward, and it allows you just to keep thinking and keep coming up with new ideas. But this also goes on to my next step, which I think a lot of people are scared of and a lot of people avoid. But you cannot be afraid of failure. No one's perfect the first time. Your first work won't be your best. Your first work is where you learn. It's how you learn to write what you want to write and learn what you like to write about. And you learn what works for you. It's essential to your growth to run and fail and pick yourself up and make something great. Your first work, your first writings, your first musings, they're not perfect. They might not even be amazing, but they're you, and it's what you love and it's what you want to make. And that first step, taking that first step to making something you love, is so important. And a lot of people are afraid of that. People are afraid of like maybe not getting attention, your work not getting attention, or like getting negative feedback, or getting like unwanted feedback, stuff like that. But that's okay. Like you don't have to share everything you write. I don't share everything I write. I don't share all my musings. I don't share all my notes. It's all for me. It's That's another thing. Your work is for you first and foremost. It's not for anyone else. Of course, you want to share your work with the world. You want to make your impact on the world, but your work should be the most important thing to you. Do what you love and write what you love, because if you love it, other people will love it. Your love and kindness and what you want out of life, a lot of people want that too. A lot of people have the same experiences as you. So if you can put that onto paper and share it with the world, that's just like a million times better. It not existing is worse than it existing. But a lot of people are afraid of failure and negative feedback and stuff like that. But honestly, one of my favorite examples of this is, I always mention in all my videos, Xiao Tong, or Valinxi. She's an artist on Blue Sky now, I believe. She's not on X anymore, or Twitter. She originally made her comic in 2015 and then gave it up and said, this isn't working for me. This isn't going well. And she completely remade it in 2021. And it's a hit. It's popular. It's amazing. Everyone loves it. It's a beautiful work. And I think that's a perfect example of like, your first run and your first work won't be perfect and it won't work for you, most likely. Sometimes it will, and sometimes you do get a hit on your first run. But for the most part, that first run won't be your best work and it won't be where you succeed. So she's an amazing example of moving forward and moving on and creating something great from something old. It wasn't a failure at all. It was literally a stepping stone for her now famous work. So don't be afraid to make that first work. You as a person, you are gonna be okay. And you should write without fear of anything. Because as I said, it existing is more important than it not existing. Your work is important to the world. You're confused on how to write. But the thing is, you already know how to write. You're just too scared to do it. And that's okay. Because once you get over that first hurdle of, I'm not scared of this anymore and I'm gonna do what I want to do, you're literally gonna be okay. Like, you're literally gonna get there. Moving on from my motivational talk about how to write, some more technical ways on how to write, we're getting into the technicalities. Take some writing classes. Look up articles about writing, blogs about writing, people's other experiences of writing. Get educational with it. I took a couple creative writing classes and it really helped, and it really expands your skills, and it's super important. And let's say like, oh, Luco, I'm literally broke as fuck. Like, I can't afford writing classes. Well, there's so many free online resources and also your peers, the people around you. Ask for feedback. Ask for feedback from people you trust and know care about you and your work. And that will help you improve and move forward. But yeah, like, get technical with it. Don't be too critical of your own work. That's really important. Like, I forgot the saying, but like, everyone's their own biggest hater. Like, if you're like, oh, this work sucks, I'm trying to understand why it sucks. Why don't you like it? What could you do better? What could you improve on to make your work what you love? Basically, that's kind of it. I feel like people get too stuck in their head about things, and I think writing is definitely one of them. Of course, people get really in their head about their art and their character designs, and that's why I made that video, to really push people to get out their comfort zone and like really focus on what makes their character the characters. I feel like for art, that goes for all things in art, like focus on what makes you you, what makes your writing you, what makes your characters you. And not only that, but like how to express that feeling to other people. Like, this is what I love to write, this is my writing, this is what I'm trying to express. Focus on what you want to express. What do you want people to feel from reading your writing? What do you want people to experience reading your writing? Do you want them to like have a new worldview or gain some insight? Like, don't just think about you, think about how other people will perceive your work, and just think about what you want them to gain from your work. You can write for so many reasons. I think that's another thing. Find out what or why you want to write. Why do you want people to experience what you experience? Like, do you want to just share your story, or do you want them to feel good? Do you want to make them laugh? Do you want to make them insightful? What do you want? And this is getting so philosophical, but writing is such an art. Writing is such a skill, and it's a skill you can build up. And if you build up that skill, you can reach across so many people, and you can just create what you want to create. And you might be like, Luca, this video is so stupid. Like, everyone knows that. Some people don't. Some people don't want to think about it. Some people don't want to think about feeling. People don't want to think about how their work is perceived. A sound is a sound around no one. Thank you, Fiona Apple. What you make will always be true to you, and what you make will always be for you and no one else. You don't have to share it with the world. You don't have to share your first failures, but your work will always be important no matter what. Your sound and no one else, your writing and no one else, your creations, no one else. But you want your creations to reach other people. And this is how you get there. And this is the first step to like getting there. And I hope this video helps you. And I hope I made sense and I didn't just ramble. I hope this is like I like, if you guys are thinking of like more technical things, honestly, I'm not a very technical writer. I write my feelings down, and I write what makes me happy, and it works for me. And a lot of people are like that. But if you want to get more technical with it, look up resources, look up your local classes. Community college classes are pretty cheap. There's so many online resources, so many blogs, so many pages. Like, those TikTok writing tips really work. I know a lot of people were like asking me about writing, and they were like, oh, Luca must be so technical with it and so smart and so genius. Well, thank you, but also I'm not. That's basically it. I hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys start writing. That's the thing, you need to write. I'm looking at you, I'm staring at you, my eyes are wide open, I'm looking at you. Pick up the pencil, pick up your notes app, take a journal with you, go outside, write what you want to write. And I hope your characters come out amazing, and I hope your stories are beautiful. Thank you guys, and let me know what you want me to make a video about next, because honestly, I've taken a long break and I'm not sure anymore. And also, shout out, I now have a Ko-Fi membership, and you can get access to my videos early. I'll also take recommendations or ideas. You can also see my NSFW work, which is not public. My fics, my writing, and my world building. Everything is available on there. So if you're curious, you want to learn more about my characters in my world, or just want to see more of my work, it's like $1 a month. Like, take a look at that if you love me and want more from me, because I'm a broke college student. So thank you guys. Let me know what you want to see next. And I hope you guys learned something. Bye.